Hi guys, welcome to Living Lotus Yoga on YouTube. I'm Carole, and this class focuses on your neck, shoulders, and upper back, mainly relieving any tension or any tightness in these areas. Well, the inspiration for this class has come from a post I did earlier on my Instagram, which you guys seem to really like, so I thought, let's put it into a sequence. We're going to go through some range of motion exercises, some strengthening exercises, and some really nice stretches. Before we begin though, make sure you've got a yoga block close by, and I'll meet you on the mat. So to get started, you're just going to come to sitting on your heels. If this isn't accessible, then just take an easy seat, that's fine too. Rest your hands in your lap, shoulders drop from ears, and close the eyes. As always, begin with your 3 big grounding breaths. Inhale, sigh it out. Inhale, let it go. One more. Blink the eyes open. Maintain a nice tall spine and grab a hold of your block. Bringing the block between the hands, you're going to apply a little bit of pressure here just to activate the arms. What you're going to do is halo the block around your head. Nice big circles. Keep squeezing the block lightly. One more. And then of course, reverse your circle, go the other way. Nice way to warm up shoulders, get a little bit of mobility. Bring the block out in front of you. So about shoulder height, all you're going to do is bend elbows, pressing into block. Then you're going to send your arms up and over or behind your head. So we're now framing the head. Send the hands or the arms as far behind you as you can. You'll notice this opening and expansion across the chest. You'll notice this in the back of the shoulders. Then drop it back in front of you and open arms up. Bend elbows, bring it up behind, little stretch, and drop it back in front. Couple more. One more. Keep pressing into the block, bring it back, hold the stretch this time. Take a deep breath in and out. Then inhale, arms in front and open back up. So we're still going to press into the block here. I'm going to draw it across, or we're going to draw your arm across the body. So right elbow bends as left arm comes across. Bring it through center. Now left elbow bends as right arm comes across. Bring it back into center. Again, across the body, center, across the body, and center. One more, across, center, across, and center. Drop it down, block onto the laps, and just shake out your arms a little bit. It's a lot for the arms. We're going to bring it into a stretch now. So bringing your block either onto your medium or lowest height, you're going to adjust this to best suit you. You're going to bring the back of the right arm on top of the block. So we're coming in to thread the needle, but we're actually going to be focusing on the right side here as opposed to the left side as the arm comes across the body. So sink down. You may like to bring a little bit of support underneath the head here. A roll blanket or another block is a great option. You're going to need that if you notice that your forehead doesn't want to come to the ground. And then the left arm, you thread it through over to the right side. So we are still getting a nice release and stretch on the left side here, but we're getting a very deep stretch for the right shoulder. So go slow, see how it feels. Adjust the height of the block, or take it away completely if you need to. Couple more breaths. Then you're going to draw your left hand back. You're going to press on up. Release the right side. Give it a little roll back. Give it a little roll forward. Take it onto the other side. Back of left arm comes onto block. Forehead down to the ground or down to your prop, right arm across your body. Take time to settle into the pose. Let your body know where it's going to be by taking time, giving it time to adjust. Then drop it back into your breath. One more. Draw the right hand back under right shoulder, press up, release the left arm, little roll back, and a little roll forward. From here, you're gonna come back to sitting on your heels, or again, crisscross, easy seat if that's better. And then we're gonna keep a nice tall spine. Your left hand's just gonna rest in your lap. Your right hand, we're gonna bring the block on top of it. Then we're going to extend the block out to the side. If you're using a cork block here, you're gonna know that you're also using quite a little bit of weight in this exercise. So decide if you wanna switch it out for the foam. From here, gaze forward, and then little circles of the arm. And then back. Now you're gonna take your gaze towards the block. Circles. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, and now gaze away over the other shoulder, left shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Hold center, bring your head to center, and then bring the block in. Switch it up, other side. Right hand to lap. Extend your left arm away. Gaze forward, tall spine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse it. Hold center. Gaze over right shoulder. And reverse. Hold center, and then gaze towards the block. And reverse. Little circles. Hold center. Bring the gaze to center. Bring the block back in. Take the block off to the side. And from here, we're going to come down onto our backs. Before we get there though, feet to the mat. Hold on to the knees. Inhale, lift gaze. Exhale, roll. Inhale to lift your gaze. And exhale to roll. Sit up tall. Now bring that block right behind you, because you want the base of your shoulder blades to line up with the base of the block here. So we're going to come into a little bit of a chest opener and a nice stretch for the shoulders, nice deep stretch. So coming down, base of block lining up with base of your shoulder blades. Lower yourself down here, and if it feels too much for the front of the neck or for the back of the shoulders, support the head a little bit with either another block or a roll blanket or a little pillow. Then bring your arms wide into cactus. Feet stay pressing into the mat, knees to the ceiling. A couple of breaths, encouraging opening and expansion for the chest. Breathe in, let it go. Again. Softening down into the support of your mat, into the support of your props. And then go ahead and reach the ceiling. Now you're going to draw left arm across the body, right hand is going to support the back of the left arm. Deep breaths. Reach both arms back up and switch it to the other side. So right arm comes across the body, left arm supports, or left hand supports. Bring it back up. Reach for ceiling, palms meet, draw down towards your heart center. Then, keeping your palms pressing together, send the hands up and overhead, bend the elbows. And bring them back. And send them up and overhead. And bring them back. Eagle arms, right arm binds under left once or twice, your choice. From here, you can hold, or you can send arms up and overhead and then hold. 2 breaths. Bring it back. Unwind. Bind the other way. Again, hold or reach up and overhead and hold. Encourage that tension to leave. Encourage that opening for the chest and the shoulders. And that stretch for the neck. Bring it back. Unwind once again. Find cactus. 3 breaths. very slowly and very gently, going to roll to one side and press the ground away. Come on up. Nice and slow. From here, come once again to sitting on your heels. Take the block out behind you. You're going to bring it between both of the hands. We are going to squeeze into the block a little bit. We're going to roll shoulders away from ears. Core is strong. And then all you're going to do is see if you can extend the arms out behind you whilst holding onto the block. Notice this on the back of the shoulders, back of the arms. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. And I'm going to say, try to keep your shoulders away from your ears as you do that. And that's a lot trickier than it sounds, especially as you extend the arms out behind you. But focus on lengthening the sides of your neck. One more like this. Drop it down. And now rise up onto your knees. And same thing, but this time, navel into spine, strong core. Extend it away. Drop it down. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. One more. Drop it down. Now just take the block in one hand and bring the hands out in front of you. We're going to pass the block around the body. So arms reach out in front, help shoulder height, switch hands, send the block all the way around and behind, find the block and bring it back in front. Send it out and around behind, try and keep the arms high and bring it back in front. One more. Watch out for your wall. And around. Keep those arms high. 2 and 3. Back in front. Lower it down. Take the block off to the side. Roll your shoulders forward. Roll your shoulders back. Let your arms hang heavy. Tuck chin to chest. Inhale, roll up and over one shoulder. Exhale, drop chin, roll across, up and over other shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it center. Chin tucking to chest. Breathe. Shoulders away from ears. Arms heavy. And then just lift your gaze. Bring your hands onto your lap. Close the eyes if you would like to. We're going to close just like we opened with 3 big breaths. Big breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Let go of any remaining tension. Inhale. Exhale, drop your shoulders. One more. Find your breath. As always, thank you so much for joining me for your practice today. Namaste. But before you go, you might like to check the link below, which is going to give you information on my Patreon, where you can find this entire class. So this is just a short sequence from a much longer, juicier class that we have over on Patreon.